All right, looks like we up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Skate 3. Similar to Skate 2. A lot more glitchier though. Not gonna connect
Similar
to
to
EA
Skate
Nation.
2, which is similar to Skate 1.
Wow, it's like all the skates are really close.
Whoa.
So hello, I'm M_TT, or Matt. I prefer Matt, not Mott. This is my co-commentator Fivis and my best friend as well. He doesn't really know much
Pronounced
about the game.
fives, but
It's Fivis.
oh god.
Anyway, he's here to commentate because I don't want to be too nervous during the run. I don't know how much he knows about the run, so I'm just gonna shoot from the hip, I guess.
I've seen it in its entirety about like I don't know, twice.
Hey, you over there.
Here's Coach Frank. We're gonna hear him a couple times in the game. We're not gonna ever talk to him.
Everybody's favorite dad.
Yep, he's my dad. So first things first, I'm gonna wait till this loads, and then I'm gonna hit start. Good game settings. Turn off the music, so I can skip a few things in cutscenes later. Also, so I don't have to deal with copyright. Let's meet Retta. Also, give me a brief moment. I need to load my splits just in case. Which means I have to switch scenes on my monitor. So, I split.
I'll pop out this chat for ultimate interaction.
Streamer interaction.
Wow, engagement.
Wow.
It's at an all-time high.
Whoever's ready on time, get ready on time because we're about to start. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little tour. Follow
3, 2, 1, go.
Woohoo!
Yeah! Shut the fuck up. So you're gonna notice I'm doing something here called the on-off board glitch. I attempt to do another glitch there called the cannonball glitch, which is a 5-input 2-frame trick, and it's rather difficult to do constantly, but I just swear to God there. So I'm essentially getting away from Retta as fast as I can, even though it's a follow mission. And once he passes the white line, I'll be going forward, so he should be fine now. So yeah, the on-off board glitch involves like me pressing Y off the peak of my jump and then pressing Y the moment my feet touch the ground, and I get speed off that.
The point is, it is difficult to accomplish, and yet he accomplishes it. Wow.
I'm standing on nothing. Good game.
So yeah, I know how to hype up a run, yo. I got this.
Yep. You're the hype man. That's what you are at this point.
Let's see you again. You ready?
So the game wants me to trick off the make ledge. I'm actually gonna do something that tells me not to do. I'm gonna do it over it. Over the make ledge.
Perfect.
Over it? No way.
All right, which one of these do you like?
This is already my favorite Skate 3 run marathon.
All right, bye.
Oh, bye.
Doo-doo.
Dude.
Damn.
I wasn't being
let's
sarcastic. I'm
land.
being serious.
Oh no, I know.
All right, you ready? I'm ready.
Comedic effect.
Wow. So I'm gonna trick off this ledge as it tells me to, and I'm also going to grind on this ledge, which it all tells me to do. I'm done.
Yo, owned it. Yo, peep this out.
I'm not gonna say where my splits are at the moment, but let's say it's a good thing.
Yo, Shingo.
So streamer,
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of this run, I think a great question to ask you would be, what got you into the Skate franchise, and how long have you been playing it?
I've been playing it since release in 2010. I
What?
essentially learned to speedrun it because I was watching HDQ in 2014. I was like, oh yeah, I can speedrun Skate. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna route the whole game myself, so I did. And then I routed it, and then someone found a better route, and he did that, and then I took that route, and we've been manipulating it ever since.
What a communicative effort. I love it.
Also, make sure not to get past 150 here, because if I get past 150 here, I will fail and redo the mission. Because follow missions are really great, and definitely a great added addition to every single Skate game ever made.
We get a quick shout-outs to the EA creative director of this game. Thank you so much.
Can I get a quick shout out to the EA social manager who tweeted hashtag Skate4 and nothing else?
Yeah, that's a good meme right there.
Also, you notice I got a little speed off that. I did a nose grind back, or So yeah, it was a nose grind tail grab. And if you do that on a slanted ledge, you will get an exorbitant amount of speed. However, I don't need speed at the moment. I need to be just far enough from Shingo to where I can actually complete the mission, but I don't need to be failing the mission. So as I mentioned, if you get past 150, you will fail the mission. So I'm gonna wait till 75 and go. And we're good. Should be fine. Skate 4 when? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. It's a meme at this point.
Actually, I have a very important announcement regarding Skate 4. Get ready for the exclusive announcement. Are you guys ready? Skate 4. I don't know. It might be coming. Who knows?
Hey, check it out.
Hope you enjoyed that fantastic announcement.
To be honest, the fact that they're redoing Need for Speed as like a burnout-esque thing, I don't know. They could have them. Because the last people that developed Need for Speed was Black Box Studios, who also did Skate. Oops. Who did Skate 2 and 3 and 1. All the skates.
I mean, I would love them to fire back at the terrible Tony Hawk game that was made recently, and just for them to go, yeah, let's actually make a good game this time.
Dude, moving stuff
Yeah, bit of competition. I think everyone thought that THPS 5 that did well. Then EA would be like, oh, we gotta get back into the extreme sports scene, but thankfully it did terribly because it's a bad game.
Finish that fun box and then hit it up.
So
Play this on their table,
and immediately get off. So immediately in the grind.
But there is so much more you can do.
If you watched the Skate 2 run yesterday, you'll notice something similar happened in that run. The moment you get off the rail, it ends the scene, or it ends the mission.
See what I'm saying, dude?
So something I've always wondered while watching you play this game, Undersport, is do you have any flexibility over where you place those objects, or does it have to be in a precise place on the ground?
I mean, in that section, no, it's like a tutorial section. But I mean, like, later on for, there's like I own the spot, which I do later on. I can place it pretty much whenever, or wherever, rather.
As long as it's like in the same region as
long as it's within the vicinity of me being able to use it.
Right, gotcha.
Also, I killed that mission because I did nollie, that nollie flip. That's how you killed the mission. You'll notice there's a lot of killing in these missions. Because they get you a lot of points.
Murder with a skateboard.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, you killed
You gotta love it. Alright, here's 30 seconds to wait.
I saw that photo you shot with Burnett. It looks
This is like the longest cutscene in the game, I believe.
stuff that's gonna sell boards. You get coverage, we sell boards. And you know
30
what?
seconds to wait, you say?
Yep.
Everything you do
I have a
sells
joke.
boards.
Okay.
Why does the chicken coop only have 2 doors?
Mm-hmm.
If it had 4, it would be a chicken sedan. Oh!
Can admin please move him out of the room, please? Just get him out of here. What's going on with the story for the game? Okay, so the story of the game, essentially, you completely botched a photo shoot, and your sponsors dropped you, and you're like, fuck that, I'm gonna do my own company. That's the story. Also, I killed that because the game thinks I nose manualed over it, but actually, I didn't go over it at all.
Alright, man, it's your choice. Pick one.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Good hitbox.
Yep, very good.
Yo, dude, what's up? It's Retta. Check it out. Coverage is hidden, and I'm getting bombarded with sponsor me tapes. So guess what?
You notice for all the names here, I put them as blank spaces because it's the fastest thing to do it. Oh, gotta get the push as I see this thing. That happens sometimes. Anyway, let's do a trick and place the camera in midair because we're magicians.
Wow. Abracazam!
Great commentary. Thanks, Pubs.
I feel like I'm doing a great job, thank you.
Yeah. What sucks the worst about it is I can already hear his jokes coming because I can hear him in the living room because he lives with me. So I can hear a joke that's about to happen. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to hear him with my own ears.
Oh boy.
Retta told
Not only do you hear a bad joke once, but you hear it twice.
Twice.
And if you opened up the stream, you'd hear it thrice.
Alright, so for that I did a grind flip out, a grab over, and a slide, and I killed it.
you killed it.
For some reason that mission likes to
check
wall
this
me a
out, check
lot,
this out.
especially the first grind. I don't know why, but it seems to be quite jank in regards to like hitbox, but I did it this time, so that's good, I guess. Alright. Let's do Tour de Stade, which is 5 unique grinds over the ledges.
Look at these Humpty ledges. All right, let's get it done.
Unique New York.
So I usually do
Hey,
5-0.
Chad, can you say that 10 times fast?
Unique New York. New York.
Hey, I already messed it up. See, it's hard. It's not easy. If we could get a donation for Save the Children, I will attempt to say it 10 times fast.
I have heard that the donation tracker is messed up though.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And killed it.
So as I mentioned,
Check
there's
it
a lot
out,
of
check it out.
these missions being quote unquote killed, which means gets me extra points, which means gets me to 1 million boards faster. The whole point of 80% is get 1 million boards as fast as you can. Also, I did not mean to jump at the board there. Trying to do a cannibal launch, didn't get it. Okay. Anyway, I found the
Hey,
spot.
that's a great joke.
What's that?
Great joke in chat. What
Oh,
do you
yeah.
call a deer with no eyes? I have no idea.
Sorry, I was busy paying attention to my speedrun, Phibus.
Oh, what? How dare you?
Anyway, did the same thing for that owned spot. Also, there's a lot of owned spots in this game, and there's a few that are quite difficult, especially grinds of Destiny. But I am actually jumping towards this wall so that I can get an immediate warp to somewhere else as soon as I'm done watching this cutscene.
We got
Instant.
everything we needed here.
But if I don't jump towards this wall, it won't be within the load zone. Yes, there's tech in this video game. You know what's even better? I'm gonna go right to this spot, load immediately, and the game's gonna freeze. That happened.
I love freezing games and speedruns.
I think my Xbox was overheated.
Oh boy.
It's fine. I can just reset. It'll be all good. Not
We'll
reset
do it
the run.
live.
Not reset the run, but just like reopen the game. It's not a big deal.
It auto saves, right?
Yeah, that's all I said.
No, you're fine.
All as well.
It's a little bit of time.
It's like a half minute. Half minute.
I still have no idea. Oh my gosh. Reusing the same punchline. Welcome to the marathon, Nos. Good to see you.
Out of range.
New tech. Manipulating the RNG for the rest of the run.
Right.
Resetting the internal clock. I don't know, insert some stuff I'm making up as we go here.
Redoing the cache. Come on. Okay. Let's go to it again. Because I already unlocked it, so it's all good.
We back!
Yep. Alright, so here's tech. You press start, then unpress start. You press B immediately, and you can automatically start the spot. Also, I'm playing on my OBS preview because I have not switched back scenes yet, so give me a minute. Might do bad on this. Yeah, I just bodied it. Okay, hang on. There's only pedestrians here today. Thankfully, I can scare them away, but it usually doesn't matter because they're always in the way anyway.
Shout out to pedestrians everywhere.
I somehow just opened QuickTime. I don't know how I did that. By the way, let's see
QuickTime
Rob.
7 or QuickTime 10?
I don't know. Whichever one it was. By the way, let's go meet Rob Deerdeck.
Speaking of QuickTime, let's meet Mr. Rob Deerdick.
What is wrong with him?
Okay, let's go.
What is wrong with Rob Deerdeck?
What is right with Rob Deerdick? You know,
Makes you think. The commentator is Phibus.
Makes you wonder. Somebody doesn't know who I am? What the heck? My gosh.
I think Deerdeck fell. Yeah, he did. Okay. I'm just waiting on him, really.
Rip Deerdick.
Good old Rob.
Oh, classic Rob.
Seriously, he does fall quite often in this mission. It's really unfortunate. It's bad RNG. Bad seed. Gotta reset it.
Isn't like the whole like meme with Rob Deerdick that like he got famous off of like a show instead of like actually skateboarding well?
Yep. Just like Bam Margera.
Oh yeah.
So let's meet
Don't
Josh
judge
Kalis.
me. Overruled.
I sent you to prison. Whoever the heck the thing says Super Mario
Hey,
Central.
what's up, Bobby Diesel?
What's up, Bobby Diesel? My next door friend,
Objection. Overruled.
Van Petrol.
Took me a second.
I did really? Okay, game. All right. Not gonna give me that grind, huh?
Nah.
Nailed that grind. I was just like, nah. There we go.
That footage is hot. Man, that's what's up right there. Oh,
Hollow Meat.
aren't we supposed to be meeting with Danny? Oh,
I wish Hollow Meat was actually part of this run, but it is part 100% if you like to watch that run. It's like 4 hours and something minutes long.
Fun fact, Bam Margera now looks just like his dad.
Feels bad, man.
I don't know, I always kind of liked his dad. Feels good, man.
The commentary Jason's talking about is Dumb, a history of the Big Brother magazine, which everyone should watch. It's a really good documentary. Alright, so I'm gonna go right down this ramp and take a right here, instead of, you know, following the intended path, because this is a speed run. I'm gonna go on this ramp. I'm gonna jump just to the point where I need to bail into this and beat it.
Dude, that was so sick. That run was super sick. I gotta get you in some DCs.
So we've already unlocked 100,000 boards, so that's off to a good start. Oops. Press space, I guess that doesn't count. Because inputs. Anyway, next spot is right over here. It's the library exit. I tried to get a camel launch. I'm really trying to show this off, but there we go. Okay, so the camel launch, like I said, is a 5 input, 2 frame trick. You can't expect to get it every single time you try it, but it's pretty difficult. It involves the X button, A button, RB, and Y, and also as well as the up analog stick.
Basically, when you watch his hands when he does it, it looks pretty funky, Nate.
Yep. Especially when my left hand goes over to the right analog stick and shoves it upwards. Doesn't make any sense, but that's just how I can hold the controller, I guess. I'd also like to point out I've gone through 3 conductive rubbers for the inside of the controller, which is the thing that makes buttons press, essentially.
Pay to win.
I really like to get a camo launch here because this is the checkpoint abuse part of the run. Got a little one so I can deal with it, I guess. Anyway, so I'm going over here when the air escapes are going the other way, and I'm gonna go over here for a reason. I'm gonna avoid this lady here. I'm gonna jump and bail right here, and the game thinks, oh, you bailed like right over here. It was just be at the end of the course. So I beat him by like what, a full minute?
Hey, he's pretty slow.
Yep. Most of the death phrases in this game have checkpoint abuse. It's like for like scenic route, I believe, which is a really bad RNG heavy race. Also, should not build there. Anyway, start this mission on foot because we start it through a warp. It makes you watch a cutscene. Not a full cutscene, but you have to wait 3 to 4 seconds to skip it. Forward slide. We're done.
That was perfect.
Is that intentional, or would that be like a developer oversight? That's
Developer
pretty odd.
oversight, definitely.
Yo,
Yeah.
which one you want to run?
I think it might be because like I'm mashing through it like faster than I can do it through a warp, but I'm not really sure. I found that out randomly and I was like, wow, that's like 4 seconds saved. Good stuff.
Makes sense. Good stuff indeed.
So here's Darren Everett. This is a pretty big wall in the run.
Start that song over again.
Getting a kill on this is
Alright, let's do this.
famously hard, I guess.
Famous.
So I gotta do a 360 grab over to black box. Okay, I didn't do a grind. Alright, let's get back in the pool and try again. And do 1 foot. Should be okay.
That was nothing for you. Told you.
All right, perfect. Now let's go find Corpse.
Go find Corpsey. I wonder where Corpsey could be. Possibly right across the wall, right in front of me.
Oh, wow.
Alright, yeah, let's get it on.
So same thing as I did in the pool in there. You just like jump right into it. No ollie or anything. Get up to the roof and okay. Haven't done that in a while. Haven't done that in a hot minute. There we go. This is a marathon after all. Everything is bound to go wrong.
Way to take my trick.
The perfect marathon run does not exist.
It's true.
Alright, man. I'll
File
get you
cannot
in
be
the car
found.
so I can put you on.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, get thrashing.
I'm just gonna jump down here, down this hill, and then do tweet grab over it. Alright, nice. Nailed it.
That was insane.
With a hammer, my friend.
I wasn't actually gonna get that, but I manualed off, and thankfully
Yeah,
I
man,
saved
your
it.
choice.
Sometimes they go under it, sometimes they go over, and for some reason it's pretty hard to just like nail it like as it's supposed to be done, I guess.
It's pretty cool. You're like back of the board, touch like the corner of the wall.
Yeah.
Allowed you to get the angle.
Yep. So first, I gotta get like 1,200 points, and sometimes the game doesn't let me ollie, so let's see what that happens this time. Okay, I guess it did. For some reason, ollie just doesn't go through. So I have to run back up this hill and get it again. Instead of warp to it, because it'd be faster to just run up the hill anyway. There we go.
Isaiah K, welcome to the marathon.
What's going on, dude? So I mentioned all the different races have like checkpoint abuse. I think this one is gonna depend on whether or not I get the cannibal launch first try. If I don't, I'm just gonna do it normally.
First try or bust. I believe in you.
I actually got it. Wow.
Wow, my belief went through.
What is that voice?
I don't know, I just made it up. You like it?
I don't know, man.
Oh, I'll take that as a no. I'm feeling quite speedy. Are you feeling quite speedy tonight, Matt?
I might build the wrong spot. I don't know. Actually, we're fine. Nice. So yeah, bail through those invisible trees, and then like the game just warps you. I mentioned checkpoint abuse earlier. Same thing, really.
The vibes are positive up in this chat room. I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Nice kill, by the way.
Thanks, dude. Pretty easy, actually. I intentionally bail there so I don't like roll all the way up that quarter pipe. And if I do, it's gonna be like a waste of time. It makes you watch the whole thing. So there's a little launcher off this ledge. Hopefully I'll be able to get it. Nope, I'm trying again. Got a few tries here. There we go. You can get much faster than that, but that's quite, like, really good. Okay, basically launch out the little ledge using RB and Y and tapping Y at a certain frame.
Ooh.
That one was more air, more so than speed, but I'm okay with that.
Well, we have one thing to say for certain. It was a better launch than the rehash of MTV's Punks. That's for sure.
Wow.
I guarantee nobody remembers that. They tried to reboot that show. Didn't work. Justin Bieber was involved.
So basically, checkpoint would be the same thing. Bail into the invisible trees. And then you're done. There is no applause emoji you can do. You can do the clapping emoji.
The clap emoji. Not to be confused with the clap.
Definitely not to be confused with that.
That would be unfortunate.
All right, trip on this. What I want you to
Hate to get those two mixed up.
For some reason, it really messes up my PB.
Oh, it's on.
Got like 20 seconds to save here, but there you go.
Woohoo! That was it.
Yeah, basically it's got any sort of slide grind there, and then all the way down.
Man, they're all good to me. You pick.
I love it.
So I guess I'm kind of like going out of my way to do this film, but if I don't do this film, I won't unlock the others. So I have to do this one in order to unlock the other films for later on in the game. It's pretty easy to do, but it's like much further than the certain district I'm in. I was currently in the university district, but this is in the industrial district, which is a pretty long load time.
Time to test.
I basically ride this entire game to like
dude,
do
let's do
stuff within the same district all at the same time, so I don't have to waste time on loads.
Woo! Looking so steezy.
Gonna get a tail slide here, and we're good. First try.
Hey, way to kill a killer. Yo, I
Feels
got this
industrial,
good.
man.
Yep. So that being said, we'll be going over to the university. Actually, we're going over to the downtown district now. Am I being texted?
Hello!
Oh, okay, I can do that.
What a pro. Texting and speedrunning.
Ah, this
Oh,
spot.
load time, long load time there, to be fair.
And go.
What a pro.
Need to manual this. Need to manual these sets of stairs and go over it, just like that. Nice.
Hey, that was pretty cool.
For some reason the kill on
For a
this
second,
mission
I
is like
thought,
super
"Oh,
jank
I
if you
got
go
it."
to the left, and it sometimes just won't count as a kill even though you got 500 slide grind points, but thankfully it worked this time. What were you saying, Fabs?
Saying for a second I thought you were going to manual up a flight of stairs. I was about to drop my jaw, but
I did.
that works too.
I manualed down the stairs as well.
Dude, I'm gonna be
Oh wow.
on these 215s.
So this mission's like, hey, you need to go across this marker and this marker. Nah, just jump down. Jump down the rail, or jump down the hill rather, and then go down the hill some more. Go over here, get on your board, or off your board, on your board again. You go down here to the finishing marker. Broken ass game.
Finish him.
God damn it.
And I wish I could have that name on Twitch. Just
What?
blank. Nothing.
Yo.
That would be a good name.
It's a good name.
Yep. First try Friday.
I'm gonna name my kid that.
Nothing.
Hey, what's your name? Silence.
Don't worry, all of our teammates are named that as well. They're all non-existent. That was a sick 540 actually.
That's it. That's perfect. Yo, which one's the frame?
So for that, actually, that's not intended route at all. It actually wants you to like get a lot of speed and then like do a 540 grab over that. But someone figured out you could just like get off your board mid-air and then like just go around and do it the way I just did. I believe that was theorized by me and Old Man who was in my chat at the time. And that was like a year and a half ago. Something like that.
What a historic game.
We're in this game for a hot minute. So I'm gonna bail down here and hope the game's gonna be nice to me. Down board, off the board, on the board, on the board. Alright. Let's speed down this hill here. My teammate is not seeming to pick up the lead for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's hecking off.
Heck off.
Come on, teammate. Oh, we got delayed now, but I bailed like right as I got delayed, so that's unfortunate. Anyway, cannonball launch.
I will say that as an avid viewer of your stream, and after seeing many Skate 3 runs, I will say the #1 thing that you say as commentary is, my teammate's being a dick. My teammate, no, not my teammate.
Because like I don't like these teammate differences at all. They're all RNG based, and it's just not fun. Also, I just rolled directly into the next spot I need to be at, actually, like right into it. Good routing.
Oh boy.
Look, it's literally right on top of me. For this, I should do a 540 foot plant and get the points I need. And I did not do the foot plant because I didn't spin fast enough. Try again. There we go. Right on top.
I apologize. I was just preventing a cat from eating a full packet of Diablo sauce.
Oh god. Who's doing that?
The red cat.
Oh.
Apparently he
red now.
wants some Diablo sauce, but he cannot have any.
Well, not her cats.
I don't know.
I don't know how
Google
that was
that now.
I don't know how that was a tail slide because I turned my board to the right, but okay, sure game. Should have been no slide, but the game decided to reverse my directions.
About to call America and get you hooked up.
It looked pretty legit to me.
Yep, seemed good. My legs were like cross-legged too. That was really strange.
All right, river jump. I want you.
This one's kind of not fun at all.
See it. Show me what you got.
That all depends on if I get this launcher, which it did not, so I'm just gonna do it normally. And a 540, and we're done. So for that, it's faster to do a launcher, but like you can also mess it up because if you hit the ledge at a certain angle and if you grind the ledge, it will cancel your spin. And if it cancels your spin, you can't get a kill on that. So you have to waste your time redoing it. It's not fun. So we got another cutscene.
Yo, what's up? It's ready here. Hey, I gotta pay for my beach house.
Another cutscene with our
Make sure you
blank
get
named
out on the street
teammates.
and get some coverage with this dude. Nice.
Does that mean there's time for another joke?
Yeah.
So in court, when the dude was asked if he was a first offender of a violent crime,
Okay.
the dude said, "No, I was hit with a Fender and a Gibson." You're welcome.
I would scoff if I even understood it, but I don't.
It's a music joke.
I really don't.
Shout out to musicians everywhere.
I will say you just messed me up. I'll blame you on the first one there.
There is a full 4 seconds of change in those jokes and the length of time. Okay, man. And even so, that joke was worth it.
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
All right, what we got here is a bit... Anchors away. Let's jump.
Currently looking up better jokes.
Yeah, man. Ow!
Pretty easy mission there. You just gotta do a double kick flip. Not hard at all. Next mission's kind of a pain though. Not a fan. Got the cannonball launch though, so that's good.
I don't get that joke. Kotik?
I didn't get yours, so we're off to an even start. Also, West Possession really faster. There we go.
I'll be sure to explain it to you later.
Okay, cool. I was really thinking that pedestrian might have messed me up there and like blocked lots of the ramp, but thankfully she didn't. It's pretty good.
Yo, you're gonna have to get techie on this. Yo, let's get this started, man.
I get that joke actually. Now that I read it, I actually get that joke. So but you're supposed to like jump on there and then like jump over and like do this really weird movement to do a nose blunt slide, but basically just jump onto it and just pretend just into it. It's really not hard at all.
Oh my god, that was so bad. It was funny. Not your run, the joke in chat.
Oops.
Yo, it's do or die time. Alright, here we go.
Did someone just change the game to Skate 3?
Maybe. Could be.
Yo, that one is the bomb.
Haha, rip on. Ready when you are, boss.
So this is like kind of weird. The kill for this doesn't even like signify on the checklist there, but what you're supposed to do is foot plant off of that, and it doesn't even tell you that at all. You're just supposed to know. Anyway, do
Just
a
gotta
foot
know
plant.
what to do, man.
Do a grind. I think it's 361 foot here. I believe this is a
Yeah, that was balls.
I don't know 360 something, but either way, I'm gonna do it.
Totally murdered it. That's pretty sick, right?
I don't
People are
remember.
tired of video games holding their hands.
Yeah. I don't remember what the game like tells you to do for the kill there. I just remember to do it. That's all I know.
No. Well, hey, if it works.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa, this place is.
I hope EA is also coding for Skate 4 right about now.
And go.
I'm afraid I got some bad news. I doubt it.
Speaking of bad,
Mhm.
how do you make a Kleenex dance? You
I'll
put a
type
little
this shit.
boogie in it.
That was tight.
Ah!
Hey, here it is. Here it is.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay, thanks.
That's all I got.
Thanks. Much obliged.
Oh, anytime.
Also, just put some splits. There we go.
Water Gap Central.
Come on, Nos. You knew that was a great one.
I'm rolling.
I'm too busy being focused on the run to understand half the jokes, to be honest with you. Also, I cannonball launcher. Nice.
Focusing on a run?
Oh,
Really?
nice, dude.
I
Wow.
can't believe I didn't ollie the 360 hard flip there for some strange reason. But okay, sure game.
Wow.
It literally didn't even give me the ollie. It had no pop at all. Just like, oh, 360 hard flip into the water.
Ah, this is so fresh.
Yeah, so that one was just like, hey, do an ollie flip over every single pad. I'm like, okay.
Alright, sure.
Dude, look at
This
these
one
wavy
is
manuals.
4 unique flip tricks out of a manual for all 4 of these
Alright, let's
pads.
see what you got.
Well, I guess they're counted as tables. This isn't a table. This is the weirdest table I've ever seen. This is no table.
Just modern tables.
No, like,
Modern
look at them.
design.
Like, in what sense would this be a table?
Hey, I'd eat off of it.
Nailed it. Hey, you know, I think this one's gonna be sick.
They're pads. They're manual pads is what they are. I'm gonna do some board slide, or billboard photos rather. Board slide photos. That's a good picture. Man, I can't believe someone's getting paid for these.
I want my money back for these shots. Thank you.
Who was your photographer for these? I don't remember his name. You paid him? You paid this guy?
All right, time to put those thighs in mo-
Are you ready to thrash?
This one's like, hey, you gotta follow this whole path to do a finger flip over it. Nope. Cut the path down. And we're done.
You know, that actually brings up a pretty good question, Nas. What do you guys think was a more impactful skate game for the industry
Franchise.
or the genre? Yeah, there you go. Was it Skate or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Let me know in the comments section down below.
What's up, Bash? How you doing, man? Hey, I didn't get the spot, so I have to warp somewhere else. So essentially how this works is like I was too close to the next spot in order for the game to spawn it. This can happen in the other spots as well. And the game's like, oh no, you have to go back and do it again. Because I was just too close for it to spawn.
Do it again!
Yeah, just go do it again. So now I'm gonna get it. Same. This game's really weird like that.
Go all out nerd if you have to. We're here for the real gritty, nitty gritty. The bitty itty gritty. Ditty. Also, nice kill.
Thanks, dude. It's really not difficult. You just gotta not bail there. To be said, to be fair, that could be said for half the game. Don't bail, and you'll do it.
They don't know that. They don't have to know that.
Okay, well, to be fair, it's not difficult for me. I've also been playing this game for 7 years, so.
I mean, hey, it's pretty difficult for me. I feel like you have seen that firsthand.
Yep, I've seen 5's attempt to control in this game, and it was not a pretty sight.
Just for a little background, I specialized in mostly Tony Hawk speedruns, and this game just makes me want to go in the fetal position and cry in a corner. Pretty difficult to control, and like makes it look pretty darn easy. Spoiler alert, it's not.
You know, I try my best. I do have world record for a reason. And it's not like I'm uncontested or anything. I did have to beat someone for it after like 8 months of attempts.
I remember I was there when you got that. It was quite an achievement.
I cried. Also, I don't know how I just got that. I really don't.
Nonchalant, I cried.
I don't know how I got the pop-off for flip into that. That made 0 sense to me. I usually do it off the top of the rail, not like right in the middle. But okay, that works, I guess.
Sure.
This round's all about the grind.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Nas. I feel like Skate really had like its own giant niche and kind of just like overshadowed the Tony Hawk franchise. I feel like they're
Also-
both great in their own ways.
Also, we have a lot of time to do whatever right now. If we have any donations or whatever.
Whatever you say.
I don't mean bad jokes. I mean like actually important things.
2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted.
I don't think this is a proper marathon to be joking about shit like that. To be fair.
It's salt. It's sodium chloride. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Save the peanuts.
Save the peanuts, dude.
Come on, I know your sense of humor is better than that.
We're talking about a peanut. Like an
Like, come
inanimate
on. It's an assault
nut.
joke, though.
Okay, I see your point, and I raise it 1 face nod. Not like that.
I never go outside. No, I said. Tony Hawk did an incredible job with 2 good skating series as well as video games, and here comes EA only come out 1 series and made a bigger success in a different way. I kind of see that, yeah. I definitely agree. I feel like Skate itself wasn't really even well received up until like much later. It's kind of a cult classic type of thing. But I think Skate 2 and 3 really like solidified how good they were. In my opinion.
I just think they're all good games, and they're geared towards different demographics.
I think it's the same demographic. I think it's just based on like whether you want like do it or not.
You
Imagine
could
Tony
argue
Hawk-
that originally.
Like imagine
What were
Tony
you
Hawk
gonna
with like the controls of Skate.
Right.
Because this is pretty arcade.
My
Like, look
argument
what
is-
I'm doing. Like,
Yeah, my argument is both franchises started out to be seemingly realistic, and then they both went off into like a more video game-esque style.
sure. To be fair, I think Tony Hawk was arcade the whole time. So
Well, they didn't mean to be arcadey at first. It's just there wasn't any other competition. But if you
Right.
compare Tony Hawk 1 to Skate 1, you know, Skate obviously has, you know, the advantage. They have
sure.
like real physics.
meanwhile, this game doesn't have that.
Meanwhile, you press buttons and go, "Whoa!"
Like, look at this. Hang on, let me do it again. Like, real physics right there. Real no comply
Yeah.
180 front flip.
That's possible.
And that's time. Round. If you skated good,
You skated good.
Maloof is all about the bangs.
Bangs.
And they're off. You're not a horse.
Oh yeah, basically mouse.
Last rounds definitely showed who's winning this. Let's have a victory lap.
There's also just like a good amount of time that like came between them to like allow them to be their own thing.
You also gotta think about it in the sense that like Tony Hawk was developed as essentially a cash grab originally.
Yeah, and then it ended
turned
up
out
being really good.
Neversoft was really good at developing things. So
Yeah. Towards like Underground, I would say that Neversoft knew they were making good games and continuously tried to make good games. And then as Skate came out, they also had to compete with Skate, and then it kind of went full circle and became a cash grab again.
well,
towards
Skate
the end
came
of its
out
life.
around like when did Project 8 come out? 2008.
I'd say around then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Project 8 came out around the same time as Skate 1 did, and then they all
Yeah,
like
it's-
all Tony Hawk's gradually got terrible.
Yeah, it's not an argument that Tony Hawk was trying to be more like Skate at the
Right.
time. He was trying to keep up just because of Skate's success, so
Sure.
it kind of led to the downfall of the series. It kind of lost sight of what it was.
I think what really led to downfall was like the generalized like unpopularity of skateboarding at the time. Like it basically became like
Yeah.
really unpopular.
Totally. Right. So they're trying to grab retention while there was no retention to be grabbed.
T-I-M-E. That's time. You and me. A lot.
But for us nichers, we sure do love our game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made them flop. Yeah, I agree with Nas. Completely.
I can't see shit. There we go. Also forgot to split.
All right, tricks that are best.
These are honestly like pretty self-explanatory, except for like these runs. All I have to do is get like a really high score in these 1 out of 3 runs, and then you're just done. I can do whatever.
Ooh, try throwing a little. Nope.
Oops. Game's totally different when you play on the realistic mode. You mean like hard mode? Yeah. Yeah, it's different in a sense, but I don't know. It's still like really arcadey to me, especially like in movement. Anyway, I have 3,000 points. I can just do whatever for the next 2 rounds.
I have sleep apnea and narcosis. Woo! Light it up! Hey, anybody got a paper or pencil? I did. No.
Nice. Got a pop off front flip there. Pretty good. Pretty hard to do.
Unfortunate they have to explain when things are hard. You just make them look so easy. I could contest. Like, this is very difficult. The things he is doing.
Yeah. Pretty hard. Just a lot of time spent doing it, pretty much.
Beat the crap out of them.
Okay.
I already got my line picked out.
They're not paying attention.
I'll give him a chair shot. There we go. There we go.
Mm. That's what I like to see in my
Right in
skateboarding
the, right in
games.
the side of the skull, Jesus.
I could confirm that every good skateboarding game has a way to beat the crap out of pedestrians.
True. Does Doug 1 have a way to do that?
Of course it does. You run into them and they fall on their ass.
Oh yeah.
Except for that one woman in Manhattan who punches
Who
you
just-
and you fall.
No, it just destroys you. Destroys your life.
Neversoft's response to not hitting women is having the women hit you.
Own your ears and peel your.
I love it.
That was a really strange camera angle the game just gave me there. Just like, what the hell was that?
Oh, dude, that's some indie camera stuff.
It felt like freeze me for a moment there. That's the last thing I want.
In that moment, About the Cat returns for a third time.
No.
Gotta give a shout out to Mildew for the very interesting platformer run.
I'm really sorry you ran a bad game. I admire your dedication, but still, it's a bad game.
There is admiration to be had. I would definitely say.
I got all A's. In school, I was like known as the super dude.
Hey, I'm doing no hand. Only like 3 people in the world know how to do that. I'm just showing it off.
Still in first, always in first. You get used to saying that. Time for little hero worship. You know, they have few heroes. This one's a for sure hero.
That skateboard doesn't defy the laws of physics.
Not at all. Doing it around the world.
That's not how those work.
Yeah, I think 22K should be fine.
I mean, 22 is greater than 6, so.
Much better. Also, I skipped the cutscene because I mashed as fast as I could.
Those are some speedy hands.
I do mash for a lot of the games I play, to be fair.
Oh wow, you should run Wind Waker.
No. I did try to run it one time. I couldn't get super swing down.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah. Good bad times.
Good bad times.
Good game, bad times.
And then there were gates.
This is my favorite checkpoint abuse in this game, or in this run, actually. I guess game and run both really would make sense, but either way. Let me get up a board here, because I did not jump over the ledge like I wanted to. No, I'm gonna go down here and soar like an eagle. Just gonna land there, and then the game's like, hey, you already got here. You can stand here now. Air over.
I'm not sure if you attention to this, but the gates in this game do not have to be hit in order to proceed. That is correct?
Yep.
So you could just go to the end theoretically and not worry about any of the gates that lead you there.
Yep.
Which is definitely a prime way to shortcut your way through these.
It's pretty funny, honestly. It's like, it's such an oversight.
They weren't even trying, let's be fair.
They were not even trying. But in Skate 1, you have to hit those because otherwise you will run out of time and you will fail. Skate 2 and 3, I don't believe you have to. Or Skate 2, I don't believe you have to, and Skate 3, you definitely don't. I wouldn't know over Skate 2 because I didn't do any death races in like years. It's not
do the gates in this game give you extra time when you pass them, or no?
No, there's no point.
Okay, so yeah, they're literally just hold your hand.
Pretty much. I think people like complained about how hard the Skate 1 ones were. I'm like, oh, okay, we'll just make it so it doesn't matter.
Wow.
So not games that had an interesting story mode that grabs your attention, you never be bored playing story mode. I will debate that.
I think that's like more of like a sense of how Neversoft made games than less the fact of like what Tony Hawk had for his vision, you know? I feel like it has less to do with like the Tony Hawk franchise being what it is and more to do with just the developers who made the games.
I think the best story mode is Stug 1, like, by far.
Oh yeah, completely. Very memorable.
It actually had a story. Not to say other games didn't, but it actually,
although
like, had
I
an
personally
actual
liked the story mode
story.
too. I liked American Wasteland in terms of story. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I found it engaging.
Didn't age well at all.
Well, if you're talking about mechanics, but the story's pretty,
I'm talking about story as well.
You know.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
I think
like I said, it's a difference of opinion.
Yeah, I think that whole like scene just like what the game is based off, the whole like emo scene is just like pretty non-existent nowadays. And it's just
Well,
like,
yeah,
I can kind of see it as
completely.
like, wow, this is a waste of time, you know?
Sure. I feel like it speaks for the time it was made in a little bit. Like if you look at it in that like perspective, it's like this is what things were like back when this was released. But if you're trying to compare it to like the scene now, it's like yeah, it's completely gone. It's vanished.
Yep.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Another blank.
But I could agree with that.
Also, it did not explain the past 2 missions. So essentially for Roblox, I had to get like 2,000 points, and for tunnel blasting, I had to do 1 foot through it. So I'm gonna follow Loser King now.
Let's go, bro.
Matt and Fives? Is he doing a run too?
Telepathically, I'm making sure you press those buttons.
I find it easier to do speedruns, especially when my mind is occupied, like listening to music or talking to someone else. That's why.
Oh yeah, like when I'm
have you here.
streaming and I'm like talking about like a subject that's not the game, I usually like get gold and stuff. I could feel the same way.
Yeah. What up, Lord? How you doing, buddy?
That was pretty tasty, baby.
It's the two amigos.
What was that noise that Terry Kennedy just made? Listen to that on stream if you could.
TK, what up, fool?
Fortunately, I cannot. I have 2 streams open.
Darn.
Gosh.
What you could do instead of having the main stream open is just use Chatty for chat.
Nah.
I don't know how the hell I got that grind. I'm happy I did.
Welcome
Terry
to the
Kennedy.
marathon, Lord of Conquest.
Terry Kennedy as a cat. That was a really weird noise, wasn't it? That was really strange noise. It was a grind.
Man, you ever grinded on top of a... Yo, let's start this.
So I'm gonna place a marker here just in case. Like I said, just in case. There we go. Oh, just in case.
Ah, that ain't good.
There we go.
Who's this just in case guy you keep
Yo,
referring
this
to?
will sell boards.
Just in case.
That joke was funny.
Yo, pick a frame.
Like I
I
said,
heard
like the
just in
grinding,
case.
the grinding of some of this game's pretty jank, and that's like one of the things that's pretty jank.
You're very lucky you talked over me for that one, because I was about to destroy your ears.
So this stuff race doesn't have any checkpoint views, unfortunately. You basically just follow the path, but at least it's a fast stuff race. It's mostly downhill. I'd love to put some marker here, because I can do the photo mission like right after, but I can't, because I'm in a death race. That would be cheating.
No cheaterino, allowed Reno.
Oh, how much
A
faster?
longboard, you say? You should put a motor on that thing.
Yo, a nice longboard. Is it a good one at least?
I got connection in a bag.
I would hope so.
Because bad longboards are not fun.
I would hate to have my longboard snap in half while jamming down a hill.
Just die.
What we got here is a
Instant death. Or at least a very, very
Three,
mild
two, one,
concussion.
go. Ow, ow! Perfect.
I would hope you would know how to longboard if you were to purchase a longboard.
Be unfortunate if you didn't.
There's a lot of good photos here. Choose one.
Oops. That's the next spot. Oops. Next spot is in Swilly entrance. I'm just gonna go straight forward. A land yacht. Land yacht.
That
Is it-
sounds very fancy.
Is it as big as a yacht? So I have to get 1,400 points, I believe. Which is, eh. Sometimes I don't land it properly and it counts as slopping and like I lose points and I have to redo it, but we'll see how it goes this time. Hey, it went well. What do you know? Even got 2,000 points actually.
Wow.
Wow. Oops. So my animation actually got stuck here. You can see I actually cannot move. I'm pressing Y right now. I can't get off my board. However, it doesn't matter because I'm about to warp anyway.
Hey, Matt, you need to be signed into Xbox Live to access Xbox
Access
Live
gameplay features. Yeah, I know. I am aware. Sometimes that
Just
menu
making
bad.
sure.
Sometimes that menu bad.
Oh, there it is again.
Should be done by now, actually. Anyway, the game's like, hey, let's use these garbage cans to block this off. Clearly, they won't go this way, right? Nope. Basically following the exact same path as the previous death race, but I will be bailing into a certain wall and be right at the end of the race. Bail right here. Just Gordita crunch yourself right into the wall and then go through the marker and you're done.
Now that's what I call off the walls. Am I right, Van Skateboarding?
Completely no sold. I really wanted to sigh at that, to be honest.
I did it for you. No worries. I got your back.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Sigh at my own joke.
I don't have time to be
That's how you know you're
expanding
going
air out
downhill.
of my lungs while I'm skateboarding or while I'm speedrunning.
Gotta save that breath for the pop-offs. See, like that. There you go.
Oh man, I got drilled. Jesus.
Yo, how quick are you on your
That's why you look both ways before crossing the street.
Alright, let's get this party started, man.
My car should look both ways for me. Anyway, I needed to do a fakey 180 ollie here, and I did it. And I'm done.
I have the right of way.
Yep. I am the right of way.
I am the right of way.
Yo, pick the one you like.
Just finishing up with lots of these photos here before I get to the big ender.
Hey, you ready to get nuts?
You ready to get nuts, Foes?
All right,
Oh boy, I
time to
hope they're
shred.
warm.
I don't have any speed. Okay, let's try it again. What the heck? Okay, why is this happening? This is weird.
How can this happen to me? Made my mistakes.
There we go.
That was insane!
Go off. There you go.
As an official commentator, I could confirm that this is officially a 100% boneless stream.
Boneless.
Boneless.
Doing the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Yo, I don't
Yeah, it
think
happens a
it's
lot with us,
possible.
doesn't it?
Yep.
First tee, no mulligans. Let's do this.
Better wearing my merch too, you fucking mark. Ooh, saved it. I wasn't supposed to do that, but I saved it. I'm supposed to do a late flip over the cars, but I manualed out.
Whose simple plan?
I know what I like.
I've
Untitled.
never heard of them
What
in
do
my
you like?
life.
All I know is Untitled. Can't say he loves my car. I don't have a car, I have a skateboard.
So wait.
Here comes the
This game
biggest.
could learn.
What's up?
On you, dude.
Oh no, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say this game could really learn something from Disney Skate by having more simple plan.
Sure. So I was gonna say, here comes the biggest pain in the ass missions in the entire game. The next two spots, which is one directly in front of my skater right now, and the one below as well, are not fun at all. And I hate them. And I wish they were in the game, but unfortunately I have to do them.
Let simple plan sing anything.
Damn. Not a fan of simple plan. Alright. Total silence for this, please. Bye. Okay. Got it. First try, boys.
Woo! Yeah!
Thank you, Vibes.
You're welcome.
Hey, I found the spot too. That almost doesn't happen anymore. Aw, dang. Well, thankfully I didn't kill it, but... How do I want to be switched for this? Yeah. There we go.
Pretty good use of the launch footage there.
Yeah, wish it was useful. Second try is good though. We'll do some more billboard photos for our billboards.
It's okay, the sound of one man clapping is pretty humorous to me.
Mm-hmm. It's just like every GDQ.
Just like every run we're in.
Wonder why I try to clap for a $100 donation? And they're like, oh no, okay.
Yeah, no, not enough money. Not enough.
Not enough. Fuck you.
Feels bad.
So for this, I need to do a what the hell's going on? I need to do a 360 tweet grab over the shark.
All right, you want a shot at redemption?
When Cats Attack, the sequel.
Is that what happened?
All right, bro, time to thrash.
Yeah, I muted it just in time though.
Nice. Was it the cats fighting, or did they jump on the umbrella?
No, I just jumped right onto my desk,
Nice.
knocking everything over.
Which one?
And it was
Hey,
my
we got
cat
it, man.
Oh,
Good
you're-
job.
who wanted some lovin'. Not the time for lovin'. There's some speed fast going on.
I'm trying to commentate here.
You pick it.
Yeah,
I'm on a
thanks,
roll
Jesse.
here, kitty.
Thanks, Jesse, for the raid. Appreciate that.
Yes, raid.
All right, this is the biggest pain in the ass film besides Ditch Hits.
Whoa, whoa, what astro? Hi, boss, on you.
All right.
Looking good.
Get that fakey foot plant, or fakey hand plant rather, and nailed it.
Totally owned it.
Nailed it with
Hey,
a
check this out,
hammer.
Check this out.
Whenever I'm done with the run, I'll be hitting the enter key, which is my cursor is currently on chatty, so it's like every time I hit numpad 1, etc., it's being in the the text box. So whenever I'm done with the run, I'll be hitting the enter key. See how many numbers there are.
Yeah, that's a fun little game you made up there.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
You're quite welcome.
Totally
Oh,
owned
this
it.
is such a clean spot.
Is that a
Gotta find
tilted
something.
PogChamp? Oh, PogChammo. Oh.
That's a very interesting emote.
I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe I just got drilled off the rail. Oh my god, actually, and someone went over me as it was happening. I'm not skipping this. I have to watch this. I have to watch this. Watch. Someone went over my head as that was happening. That's insane.
That is some far out shoot.
Wait up, I got a tell devil that's
So same launch as earlier. I'm gonna attempt to get it. Let's see if we get it. Hey, we got it. Hey.
Hey!
We're getting that pretty consistently, actually. I'm gonna go for the really, really fast route, and if I don't get it, I'll bail, and I'll be able to do it anyway. But this route's pretty hard. Might not get it.
Oh boy.
Didn't get it. Yeah, I went right into the side of the guardrail there.
Too speedy, 5 me.
I didn't ollie high enough, basically. So just bail into the marker here and we're done. Just tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll. That's fun to say. I like that.
Look at this Australian man. He's done now. He's over. It's over for him.
Can't believe Australia is over.
Holy gap. Alright, rolling.
I dropped 111 frames. When did that happen?
It happened during the frames he dropped.
Thank you. God bless.
Anytime, man.
Woo!
Stay with
Killing it.
If anyone's ever wondering, this is what living with your best friend is like. This is every day of my life.
24/7, non-stop.
You straight killed
I
it.
actually did ditch hits first try.
You're
I'm
gonna
pretty
be
happy with that.
psyched.
Pretty happy with that. Got for board. Oh god, he ate it. Woo, killing it. Tag shot.
Woo!
For Pog Chamo.
This spot right here.
This spot right here.
Ready to go when you are, dude. You are seriously on fire.
Oh wow, I didn't ollie at all.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Air off that. Oh my god, it was close.
Keep it going.
I almost
Keep
hit
it
the edge
going.
of the ramp there.
Check it out. Check it out.
Place the camera, take the photo. Thank you. Jesus. Wasn't doing the input right. What a great photo. Just someone barreling towards you.
It's like that compilation of photos where you like are about to see someone get really hurt.
Yeah.
Those are great. I love those.
I love watching people almost get hurt.
It's my favorite.
2017.
Great pastime. I used to follow you on my old account. Now I don't.
Yeah.
Feels old, man.
This will be like a 115.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually like the best marathon I've ever done, to be fair. Also, if you may be wondering, like, hey, why is this guy just sitting here taking all those photos and possibly doing all these films after? I'm grinding points to get to 1 million, essentially. There's really no faster way to do it that I've discovered.
Getting all them points to beat them games.
Exactly. World record's about to pass in 10 seconds.
Everyone say goodbye to world record. Bye, world record.
And it's gone.
Feel sad, man. Feel sad.
Nice trick. So essentially the fastest thing to do here is nose manuals. I used to think it was hippie jumps, but nose manuals, you don't even have to like do the actual full animation. You can just gently touch the nose of your board with your foot, and then that counts as a nose manual. But to be that close to world record for a marathon run, I'm actually really happy with that, to be honest.
You know, I'm really happy with that too.
Thank you, Fives. Glad to hear the
Glad we
provide
could
emotional
share
support.
this emotion together.
To be honest, I think it all went wrong when the game froze. When the game decided to just randomly freeze my Xbox.
I feel like that was around like 45 seconds lost.
Full minute, actually.
Maybe a little bit
Like a
more.
minute 20.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't counting. Would have been nice too.
I was watching my splits. Almost done with these tricks though. Let's be like 116 actually. So easy. Anyway, so we're getting to the end of the run here. Coming up on add photo file, which will be the end. If you guys haven't already followed me and you like skateboarding, feel free to do so. Also, be sure to follow Themeathon as well. He also does skateboarding speedruns, like Thug1.
That's my name. That's the correct pronunciation. That's it, right there.
Themeathon.
Yep. Yeah. For sure, we're both pretty deep in the skateboard video game franchise scene. If you want to see more runs, definitely give Beanie Man a follow, or I guess Viv as God. Would love to see your bright and shiny face.
Add photo 5 coming up. Pillars on time. Get ready.
Get ready.
Make sure the points are right. Yep. And time.
Woo!
Fuck! The fuck? Fuck went through. So that is 2.5 minutes off WR. Not bad. Honestly, that might be the best marathon I've ever done in my life. So yeah, appreciate you guys
more
for
like a
having
minute
me.
without that crash, but yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys having me and Fives. It's been a good time.
Been fun. Good run. Good times. Which run is coming up next?
I don't know, man. Buffet time
I'll
is
click
around,
on
I
the list
believe.
there schedule, but seems like it's going to be buffet times or buffet time singular with the game Mr. Shifty. Stick around, guys. It'll be really fun. And thanks again.
Thanks for having us, guys. Once the cutscene's over, I'm just gonna end stream.